We're gonna like have people like enemies. Are we gonna shoot enemies, or we're just gonna run through
It's
it zone firing?
we're gonna do it for AI enemies.
All right.
Sebastian and I are gonna place them. We're gonna place them inside of the buildings, on the streets, wherever we so please. And you guys will essentially take what we discussed this entire time through the dry run, and you guys will implement those things as you guys are going down. Yep. We have a total of 3 phases of this. So this will be the first attack that you guys do, and then we'll do another brief training, or like showing of something, and then there will be another, and then the last one will be an accumulation with friendly fire on. So these first 2 are without friendly fire.
Please get off the mounted gun.
Another thing for you guys is something that we will be doing is for the first 2, we will have the ammo stuff back here for you to grab, so you can resupply back here. For the last one, we are removing all resupplies that are back here. You guys will not have the resupply. You guys will have what you have, or anything that we decide to give you. If you are downed in any of these phases, you are not allowed to reset, and you have to hold space. Your team, or rather your squad leads or whoever else might be closer by, will need to determine if it is valid to try and save you. If they determine that it is valid, then they must do everything that they can to make the push. If you were an idiot and you ran into the apartment building while the rest of your team is all the way back here, they will not be able to save you. However, I would like you to bleed out the entire way.
Oh man.
So the reason why I'm harping on this is we want you guys to not be like, oh, I can just respawn and get my ammo back. I want it to be where you guys try not to have anybody die. I want you guys to play it safer versus a bunch of the risks that you guys take. I'm trying to get you guys to start practicing for that.
I feel like it'd be.
I'm sending all of you guys back to FOB while we set up, so there is no interruption with us.
Okay.
You guys are also able to we gotta. So.
I feel like it'd be cooler if we had one live.
Okay, that's stupid. Hang on, give me a sec.
I mean, that would, but also we are not at that phase yet.
Oh.
You guys, as of now, there is not enough capabilities for that.
Sure.
Oh,
Right.
also it will
No.
be semi-only, no full auto.
Shit. Alright, do I have time to go to the bathroom real quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sebastian and I gotta set up. So, Shapeless,
Yes.
you are going to be the squad lead for this.
Quinn, did you see what I said earlier in
Yep.
command chat?
Yep, we're
Okay.
doing that also mainly because Evil had to go.
Yep.
So,
Also, Quinn,
yeah.
like I said before, I want to be on like for 25 more minutes because I do got a whole game with some friends I want
ah,
to do.
crap, that's right. Never mind. So, Shapeless will not be the squad lead. Actually, then that makes it uneven again, Gold.
All right.
We'll have, so Sebastian will squad lead, and then Sebastian
When he
can
leaves.
have a second. Yeah. So for the time being, Shapeless, you'll be squad lead. Sebastian and I gotta go set up. We're gonna move to another squad VC. You guys can go attack any of the other locations, just not anywhere near Koslovka. When we are ready for you guys, we will come back into this VC and we will force spawn you over there.
Okay.
That way you guys can do something while we set up. Yeah.
Let's move. Actually, let's move to command BC.
Yep.
Yeah, get out of here, you stupid.
Monkey Jews.
All right.
All right. I think that I got a good amount of information in.
What the fuck?
I Yeah.
I'm not seeing. Oh wait, is that door left? Wait, what the fuck? I'm not seeing doors in the.
You don't see doors in RGE.
Really?
Yeah, they're there, but you can't see them in RGE. At least not
Huh.
these ones. I think that the ones in the CQC
Oh,
you
the
can see,
ones-
but not these ones.
No, it looks like the one's tied. Hang on, I want to set myself. I'm gonna set myself to orange. Just gonna.
Yeah,
Make
it's
sure.
weird. Yeah, I gotta relook up at the.
No, the door's gone.
What?
Yeah. Set yourself to orange and spawn on me.
Motherfucker. I hate this game. This game fucking sucks.
And this time we didn't even disable.
Bullshit.
Fuck.
Because I closed the fucking door.
Look, yeah. The door's just gone.
I literally closed that door.
Yeah, we were practicing on that door.
Motherfucker. Alright, we'll get them to leave and then you quickly delete them all.
Yeah, I could do that.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick.
Alright,
I'll
before
leave the
you
server
Before
first.
you go?
Yeah.
Yeah, just hop into squad 1 and tell them to leave. Actually, I could kick them.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Tell them, explain to them what's happening, I'm going to kick them all.
Yep. Alright guys, so this game is stupid. Hang on, I'm gonna drag on the roll back.
That we already know.
So
Yeah.
the game is stupid, the
Or
devs are
yours.
stupid. The doors got deleted.
Huh?
Yeah.
I am back.
The doors deleted themselves. So Herf is or not Herf. Gold is gonna kick you all from the server so that we can reset the doors so that then we can delete all the troops that are in it so that then we can place the AI. Yeah.
So a whole lot of yibbly bop bobbly boop.
A bunch of BS from the devs because for whatever reason the doors are connected to it to it being the what's it called, not depot, whatever they have in the naming for the bases, whatever that is, they tied a bunch of doors to that. So if you compounds, if you disable compounds, it removes those doors. It is the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
So we have to reset it because whatever we did, it deleted doors. So Sebastian's going to reset that and delete the troops, and then we'll get to building it. You guys are still fine to go off and do one of the other compounds.
Gay shit.
And then we'll get it all set up soon. Yay! Alright, I told them.
Thank you.
Let me know when everybody's left. I'll at least sign back in before I go to the bathroom.
Yeah, they're all back.
Alright. I shall join back then. So stupid that they tied it to the frickin' compounds. It's so dumb.
I agree.
Alright. Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
Gotcha.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back, I guess.
I guess. Good answer.
Alright. Doo-doo-doo. Oh yeah, so I don't know if you've... Actually, I got 2 movie recommendations for you.
Sure.
So one of them, it's a little... I think that you'll like it because it actually... It poses, like a... It has like a political question to it a little bit, if you kind of know what to look for. And it's about basically AI. But so it's called Alita Battle Angel.
I do know that movie. I have
Okay.
not seen it, but I am aware of it.
I would recommend it. I think that they did a really good job for it. At some point I gotta actually read the comics, but I suck at reading. But so I recommend that, and then also there was a movie that got released this year called The Internship. That one's pretty good. Fortunately, the only thing that it's on is you have to buy it on Amazon, but you know, piracy.
Yep.
I love how whenever I say that, people are like, "But you're cybersecurity, like you're supposed to be telling people not to do like the pirating websites," and I'm like, "No, just teaches me how to stay safe."
Exactly.
I learned how to do piracy properly. But yeah, so I do recommend both of them. The Alita Battle Angel one, in my AI and politics class, we are discussing for like how people want to have AI basically like replace our government. And
Remember that ad for the movie Mercy that I showed you?
Yep.
Yeah, that is basically that.
Yeah. And so, my professor actually, like, there's been, like, for, which of the, acronyms for the enemy AI again?
RLF are the basic guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, there's, like, the concept of, like, you have cyborgs, you have all these different ways of integrating technology and people, and so a lot of people... How do you rotate again?
Hold R.
Thank you.
I don't know if there's any way to rotate in the opposite direction. All I know is just...
That's fine. So one of the things is a lot of people, they basically just somehow want it to replace how we have government working. And there's many, like, theories on how it would work. Like, you have the AI essentially acts like a god. You have it where it's, the AI god is, you know, like, locked in a box that it can't escape, which is absolute BS because it's an ever-evolving AI. But they like to think it. And there's a bunch of these theories on how they can integrate AI into... Oops, that's not what I meant to press. Into how everything works. And one of the things that my professor talked about is he actually designed another kind of philosophy behind it that he called demigod. And essentially what he had for that is... And this is if I remember correctly, I think that he had it as, like, so you have... Ooh, actually, let me get a shotgunner in that room, too. I'm gonna put him, like, right at the door, like, right here. That's evil enough?
Look, where are you looking?
I'm looking right where I placed that shotgun.
I don't know where you placed that shotgun.
It's in the house that's green. You know where that sofa was in the room?
Yeah.
It's
Oh, wait. On the 3rd floor?
yeah.
I don't see a shotgun.
He's like right in front by the door
I
in
see. Yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
bedroom.
Did you see what I put in the little closet?
Is that up here
Right
too?
behind the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's on the same.
You know,
Just a melee.
this
guy
is where
right
we
there.
need the suicide bombers, though. Like that positioning for a suicide
would be-
bomber.
Yeah, that'd be so good.
But so I'm pretty sure that his kind of concept behind it was you have, and I could be wrong because I'm me, so I don't hear that great. But I think that, oh, you already did that. I was about to, I'm slow. But so basically his philosophy was that the cyborgs would kind of be like the middle ground or the mediary group between the AI and the humans. And I was like, this is basically just a lead a battle angel.
Yeah, that basically is.
Yeah, so I gotta remember to recommend it to him because he was talking about, and if he does do this, I will recommend it to you because he's also a fantastic professor, I think. But he was discussing about actually writing an article on it.
Ooh.
And so I think, like, I don't know exactly, like, how he does best for things. However, I think having, like, a visual of what you're thinking of and kind of, like, see an implementation might help him to develop it. Because out of all of the theories that we have talked about, that's probably the best one. Because all the others are like, how long is it before the AI decides that it wants to kill us? Because it's like, we just lock it in a box and we have it do everything for us. And it makes all these little AIs that do everything for us. And it's like, great, you just reinvented slavery.
Exactly.
So it's like, when that AI gets tired of doing our bidding, it's gonna revolt against us. And they're like, well, but we got safeguards. And I'm like, they're
Until it
shit.
learns how to bypass.
Yeah. It's like, it is an ever-evolving thing that is smarter than us. That is literally what you guys claim that an ASI is. And you think that you are going to control it.
Seriously.
So, to be completely honest, I think that my professor's concept might be the... I still don't like any of the options because it relies on the AI having any of our morals. Oh, I was about to put him right there, too. I just go somewhere to play something and you're like, I got you. What did you do in this bed? Like, what? Why is he standing on the bed?
I was thinking, actually, you know what? I have a better idea.
I love how there's just a shotgun in the bed.
It's bring your son to work day, and he's sitting on he's waiting.
Yeah, he's got his fisticuffs out. But yeah, so like I think that that's like the closest to what we would want because it's like you kind of have the middle ground between humans and the AI. I think that that's what the cyborgs would pose as. One thing that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a bunch of melees behind this house over here. Because unless they move on their own, I'm going to basically just send them out from an alleyway and just swamp them with melees.
Her scruff style.
Yeah. Like we gotta, so the point of this is we want them to go down. Hang on. I'm going to leave now. All right. Shapeless is leaving. So the goal of this is we want them to go down the sides, right? We don't want them to go down the middle. However, we also don't want them to not be looking at the sides. They still need to be aware that the sides are there and they still need to cover it. So, in alleyways and stuff, place enemies in the alleyways.
Heard.
Because that way we can get them to practice, like, actually turning that corner and being like, oh, hey, here's an enemy. I think that will be helpful for them.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't want this training to train them to not look down other ways.
Yeah. I hear you.
Because I know that the way that I've taught it kind of makes it sound like, hey, just stick to these side streets. We won't place anything. You'll be fine. But that's just not really the reality.
Yeah.
I
put snipers in the bell tower too.
Okay. But so yeah, my professor was talking about that and was talking about writing an article on it, and I told him, if you make an article, I'll read it. And me saying that I'll read something, like, that's saying a lot.
That is a compliment.
Yeah, because I'm like, if it's something that interests me, like, I'm fine with reading. It's just not that much, especially for, like, those types of papers, because they're very... Political science is very hard for me to read.
Yeah.
So I don't really say it too often, because it's like, it takes work for me compared to most other people. But I'm like, if you write it, I'm very curious to see it, because I'm like, I've seen the realities of if we make an AI that has total control, it's going to take over and we have Terminator. Or it's going to be the Kalon from the Orville. Like, there are so many movies and shows that show that it is a bad idea to basically make the AI want to retaliate against us. So I'm like,
right.
if you pose something that doesn't really have that, then I'm like, I would be very interested to see that, because I don't think that kind of philosophy has really been touched on for it. So I'm thinking of sending him for Elita, because I'm like, I've been like trying to think about if it is actually like what he was talking about, and I think it is.
It sounds like it to me.
So I think it is. I just also don't remember exactly what he was saying about it. So like, I don't remember if it's like, I remember Cyborg and that's about it. I don't remember how the relationship between the cyborg and humans is, and between the cyborg and the AI is. Because it's still having the AI in control, just you also have cyborgs. And I don't remember how it works as a mediary type thing. So that's something that I gotta relook at. Oh, that's right. That was something that... Oh, dang it. I actually really like that Evil placed the, like, watchtower down that one street, the one event. Oh, wait, you weren't here for that one. Dang it.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
But he had a watchtower, and it was in such a good spot, I was about to go put some, snipers on it.
I'm guessing it's not a prefab?
What?
I'm assuming it's not a prefab, then.
I have no clue. I'm not spending time looking at it, to be honest. I'm like, it's not there, I'm moving on type thing.
I hear you.
But yeah, so I was like, the only time that it really doesn't quite line up is how their government structure works is like not even close to it, because I mean, it's one city controls them all and it's one guy on the city, and like there really isn't much of a government to it. So, like, that's where it varies. However, he's one of the cyborgs. Like, it poses an alternate timeline. So, I think that I gotta send it to him.
I would.
It's also just a really nice movie.
Yeah.
Because what I really like that they did, because it makes it a lot... So, there is a stereotypical love story. I'm not going to kid you. It is a stereotypical one, like, you can spot it from a mile away. However, the fact that it happens between a cyborg and a human they did it so well that it basically, even my sister, who basically just hates any movie that has any of those like stereotypical romantic relationships, she even enjoyed it. Because it's, while yes, it's a typical relationship type thing where, like, you know, you got the girl, you got the guy, yada yada yada. What makes it so different is it's between the cyborg and a human. Like, that's rarely ever been done. And they do it so nicely and with like some self-learning from the cyborg. And they're showing, hey, they have emotions too.
Yeah.
So it's a very interesting thing, and I think that fact kind of makes up for it being a stereotypical relationship. Because it's cuter than the others. Because, like, every single time, like, it's... Think about, like, the innocent... What?
You are way too kind in this room in here.
Oh, I know.
Did you see what I've done in some of the other...
Yeah, I was going back to add more. But, like, you know, like, how you have typically in the movies, like, you have the stereotypical, like, you got the innocent little girl type thing?
Yeah.
Like, it has that, but the difference is she doesn't actually know what any of it is, because she doesn't know the feelings. Because what happened was, she kind of died in a way, kinda. She lost her memory, so, like, she doesn't remember any of the stuff. So, like, you have her learning about what happened after she, like, lost her memory. And you have her basically learning everything from scratch. And then on top of that, you add in the love story to it, to someone who's still trying to understand how feelings work. And also doesn't understand how feelings work between cyborg and a human. Like, it's a very, like, complicated thing. And that makes it just so much better to watch.
I can imagine.
Yeah, I mean, like, it is cheesy, it is cliche, like, you can spot that. However, it's a cyborg. And his lines to her are so much worse than her lines to him. The first thing that
I can imagine.
Yeah, the first thing that he said when he met her is, "Oh, you're heavy."
Oh no.
He started off strong.
Strong.
But, like, yeah, it's just such a cute movie. Because you have her relearning everything. As you can see, I'm a sucker for the wholesome movies. Like,
Honestly, I can be too sometimes.
I got into, I don't even remember why, but every once in a while, like, I'll just watch, like, the Frozen movies and Zootopia and stuff like that, because they're just so wholesome.
They are.
And I'm like, I went from all of these movies that were, like, you know, all-out war, and then I'm like, and then we got, you know, they found animals. Woo! And it's just, like, such a jump.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's kind of nice sometimes to have that little switch. So I might have put some guys in some doors that can't be opened, but oh well.
This shotgunner you might want to move because he is sticking out of the wall.
True. That's right. Frickin' clipping.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
I gotcha. Yeah. There you go.
Hang on, I want to do something. Hang on. Are you still in that room?
I'm right outside of it.
Alright, so come back into the room really quick.
Alright.
He's taking a bath in the sink. I'm believing that. I don't even care, that's hilarious.
That is funny.
But yeah, so I do recommend it. You can pirate it. I also bought it. It was on it was on sale on Prime.
Mhm.
$4.99 for the bonus features one.
Wow.
And I was like, that is a fucking steal.
Yoink.
Yeah, so I took that because they took it off of Disney Plus, which I was very upset about.
Mm.
In their defense, it wasn't a hugely popular movie, but I'm like, I liked it. I'm hoping it gets... The people that made it are, like, adamant about doing at least making it a trilogy. I'm hopeful that they can make it happen.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, well, it was Robert Rodriguez and James Cameron. So
They do some good shit.
yeah, so James Cameron was the one who wrote it. Robert Rodriguez ended up like seeing the script for it and decided to take it, and he like finished up the script. So Robert Rodriguez directed, James Cameron did the script. I don't know if James Cameron would make a return since he's focusing on Avatar. That's why he like handed it over, was because he was focusing on Avatar, so he couldn't do both of them. But at some point, I think that I gotta actually go and read the comics, because that'll... If they do not make more movies, I have to read it. If they make more movies, then I'll probably read it after the movies. Because they kind of stick to the comic. I kind of want to see the movie version of it before the comic, just because I'm better at understanding movies, so maybe it'll help me to understand the comic. Basically everything to make it to where my reading skills do not impact it.
Yeah.
That's kind of my plan for it. But I actually, like, I think that I had that movie on loop for 72-ish hours.
Nice.
And I liked it so much and was scared that they wouldn't make a sequel, I actually started writing my own. Like, it's weird. I really don't like writing that much. And I'm pretty bad at it, let's be real. However, for some reason, I enjoy writing stories, and I'm actually decent at writing like that. I can't do imagery, but, like, I can make a decent storyline and write it out.
Yeah.
You know the thing that really sucks, though, about trying to write this stuff? She only fights melee. You want to know what her fighting style is? Actually, the fighting style, the name of it is hilarious. The fighting style is called Panzerkunst, which is tank art. And it's designed for cyborgs due to their metallic bodies for the power. So it's literally tank art.
It
was actually a really smart naming.
Yeah.
But so it's really difficult because it's literally, it's like you take normal combat and now add in, you know, like acrobatics and stuff. That's what it is. So I'm like, how do I write doing 3 flips, putting out her leg, and kicking an arm off? How do I write that? Like, I can write it just like that, but, like, that's not very entertaining.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know how to write for a bunch of the scenes, because I'm like, how do you write this stuff?
Honestly, I'm not that good with it, that kind of imagery either, so I have no idea.
Yeah, I suck at imagery. Poetry was hell in high school and middle school. I hated doing poetry. It would be like, what was the significance of the black cat walking on the white stairs? I don't fucking know.
It's a cat. Cats are cute.
It's a cat walking on stairs. You got a problem with the black cat walking on white stairs?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what?
Actually, you know what? If I was smarter back then, I would have put down racism. they were trying to go for racial equality. They had to meet that quota, and they weren't doing it until they added in the black cat. So this might be evil.
It was a DEI. The cat was a DEI hire.
So this might be a little bit evil. I put a marksman at the top and in the back at a hallway. So once they come up those stairs, pow, and and he's next to a rifleman heavy. Rifleman heavy, defend this man with your life. I'm really having a lot of fun placing them in the sinks. Like, it's so stupid, but it's so funny too. Oh,
Something I've noticed that I'm pretty sure auto rifleman and heavy auto are literally the same thing, just different
I
color
think
shades.
so. Also, look down at the MG in the front of apartment.
Comment.
You see what I did?
I actually put a box in front of it to stop them from using it. Like, if you click on the MG, there's a transparent box. They should be able to... Oh, wait, but you did put an RPG.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I put an RPG guy here. I didn't care much about...
Box.
I didn't care about the MG guy. I was like, this just looks kind of cool having him there. But I was like, the RPG, like, look at the range of fire that he has.
He should be able to actually fire.
Yeah.
I put the box there to stop them from using their...
Yeah, that's fine. I wasn't placing him there to use it. I just thought that he looked kind of cool standing there.
No, he definitely does.
But yeah, I'll have to let you know if my professor ends up writing that article, because
Gotcha.
I know that that's like kind of something that you would be interested in. You would actually really be interested in my AI and politics class. It's a good one.
I'm kind of jealous you get all the fun classes, man.
Yeah, I go from nerf to AI and politics.
Literally, the most interesting class that I'm taking right now is Intro to Networks and Systems. That is the most interesting class. And the only reason why I'm finally taking that class now, even though I know how a network works, is because like now is the only time where that class has been held in person since I've started coming to UA.
Yeah. You want to look at the top of apartments really quick?
I mean, I put like 5 snipers up there.
Yeah, I know, but look for the thing that you didn't
another
place. Do you think that he needs a friend?
Yes, he needs a friend. Another friend needs a friend.
I think
Two's enough.
I think that he needs another friend.
Alright,
I'm actually gonna place another RPG down by the MG.
I think we filled all of the buildings that you can enter.
I
Now
think
it's just
so.
Placing enemies on the street.
Yeah, I have. If you look next to the like greenish building that we used before, if you look behind it, I might have placed a few melees.
Yeah, I saw. I cleaned them. I cleaned up them. I feel like that was just a bit too many. So.
So my thinking is like when they get over here, because this is probably gonna be a roadblock for them for a minute. Swarm them from the side to keep them on their toes.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I don't think that this is enough of a roadblock. I feel like they can clear this quickly. They won't clear the buildings quickly, but I think that they can clear being stalled in the road quickly.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm going to place a couple more guys around it. The fence. Use the fence. That's actually a really nice area. Get them to start looking over. I love how you and I use this time to just talk about random things.
Yeah, I mean, what else?
We make the
what else
most
we're
of our
gonna talk about,
time.
right? Exactly.
Do you have the...
I may not be good at time management in school, but I can definitely do time management.
Oh yeah,
here.
same. Actually, my time management is I'm just lazy.
Same here.
No! Game, no, you
What?
can't do this to me. Hang on, I gotta see if
What?
this works. Oh my god. No! 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 He walks out of it. I tried to place an AI into a bush. He went. The green building. Go outside. It's going to be the like brownish building next to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start placing AI into the bushes.
I was just about to do it too, because the moment you said bush, I'm like, oh my god, that's amazing.
But hang on, the one in front of the one directly in front of the green building, I'm gonna fill that one with some melees.
Nice.
Because then when the other side goes to enter into the building, melees in the bush. Swarm them, my melee brethren. Like, it's not great because they don't really like to be in the bush, but you know.
Yeah. I just realized how long this event is going to take with us having to constantly reset these guys.
That's why I wanted to get it moving along. I knew that it was going to be a longer one. Like, it has useful things. Like, this is a good training. It's just long.
Yeah.
That's why I tried to fill it with as much, like, more information as I could in a quick amount of time. That's why I kind of skipped over some stuff a little bit more.
Yep.
I'm thinking that we'll skip the learning how to use deployables.
I agree. Honestly, I think deployables is something that you can learn on your own.
Yeah, I think that we're gonna do this and then another one with friendly fire, and then that'll be it.
Yeah.
I'm
thinking with the friendly fire run, I think, this is how I'd be like, on one hand, right, we have to reset this for every squad that goes through.
We're doing
So I'm
this as
thinking-
the one group. It's gonna be all of them.
Oh, we're just
Yeah.
all of them together?
So
Okay.
in
Okay.
the document, it's wrong. I changed my mind on it. Because
Gotcha.
I realized the amount of people that we were getting wasn't enough. Like, if we were getting like 8 people as a squad, then yeah, it's getting split up into 2 groups. I'm not putting 8 people on each side of the street for it, because that's too many people to where not all of them are going to be in the building at some point in time.
So I'm thinking for the second round, when we have friendly fire on, one of us go in and act as enemy out for.
So
Actually, what?
we're saving that for another point in time.
I know, but
I do have that planned out.
I saw you want to do. I did see that, but I mean literally, one of us just kind of hang out with the out for, not act as a spy, but literally camp in a building and wait for them.
The issue with that, though, is the enemy AI will try and kill you.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's why we had to do it where it was like the spy type thing. Actually, it wasn't even a spy thing. It was the person in RGE would spawn in, walk over, and then shoot them in the building. Or in the vehicle.
I think we're ready.
I think so as well. But so it is planned, and that one is to get them to practice realizing that not everybody in the same uniform is on their side.
Yeah.
That's why we chose that introduction. It's a very soft introduction, but it's just a funny way to get them to realize it. After that, we will slowly start ramping it up and how we engage in the map for it. I think that like the 2 trainings later or 2 events later, we end up going and we like hide in alleyways and we melee them. Like we gotta make it progressive because we do more damage to each other than the enemy does to us. So like we can't start off by, you know, us going in like a Spec Ops team doing headshots only. They are not ready for that. They can barely handle AI.
Yeah, but I think they're ready for this.
They are. They should be.
I think we're ready. They are actively raiding port.
Hey, I mean, good on them.
Wanna hop back
It's
in?
like they did depot, naval, damn. Not bad.
Wait, they did depot? When did they get?
Oh, no, sorry, not depot,
they did
quarry.
quarry. I was about to say, how did they get to depot without us noticing?
Yeah, that was my bad. But yeah, that's not
Now
bad.
you
All right, we can hop down.